What's up, horse racing fans? Welcome to another weekend episode of the Inside Post. Today we have the July 20th Saratoga races 10 and 11. We have the Lake George Stakes and the Coaching Club American Oaks, brought to you by Thorpedo Anna, as the likely runner in there to blow them off the track for sure. So we're going to give you our insight on these two races, giving you our inside picks. And kind of one long shot for each of these races to kind of take into consideration to help you wager and win on these big grade stakes races for the weekend. Down below, make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment of your best bet for the weekend. We will also be doing a Monmouth pick as well, so be ready for that to come. So turn on your notifications. And we will post our full card analysis kind of picks, a little bit of the late pick 5 down below as well if you are wagering with us for the late money. So we're going to kick it off with race 10. We got a mile on the inner turf. This is the Lake George. This is a grade 3 stakes race, 175,000 inner turf again for fillies that are 3-year-olds. Really good betting race in here. A lot of these horses, deserve a look for sure. A couple others kind of getting their second start or kind of trying turf for the first time. Still some that are really lightly raced. Going with our top pick in here, Monoma Gold. This is Todd Pletcher, John Velasquez. Finished second last time out. This was on dirt. So Monoma Gold going to try the turf for the first time for Todd Pletcher. John V gets the mount yet again. Comes out of the Jersey Girl. 145 stakes race at Saratoga back in June. So basically comes off a whole month rest to try turf for the first time. The horse had been ran over, I believe, in Maidan. Comes out of the Cocoa Beach and the UAE Oaks. Winner in both of those of just a really good class field in both of those races. Comes to the States, gets beat, finishes second. And now, second time in the States, we're going to see this horse on turf. Definitely has some early speed and has won going a mile or further in her 2 starts at Maidan. So that's kind of interesting. At 5-1, always kind of like the switch ups. And again, getting her second start in the States. We'll see if she takes to the grass. Pedigree should be fine going turf for the first time. I believe right now, like Todd Pletcher's 11%. So we'll see with Johnny Velasquez, kind of like the mount in there. 14% for Todd Pletcher. First time on the turf, he's 11%. But definitely going to have to run big in here. She's going to face horses that are familiar with the turf, like number 2, Oversubscribed. This is a Chad Brown trained horse. Joel Rosario is kind of keeping us off of this mount keeping us away from this mount. Being our top pick, I don't know. He's just kind of struggled of late. Not recently been a hot jockey. As you can see, this will be the 4th different jockey on Oversubscribed. Flavion Pratt, Irad, and Tyler Gaffleone all have finished first or second on this horse. Comes out of a stakes race, Belmont at Aqueduct, again, June 22nd, so a little bit fresher horse coming in off a pretty big win. Does have a good late kick to her, but comes back to the mile yet again, which is what she ran in that stakes race. So definitely one to go top in here and to include on your pick 4, pick 5 tickets, as just the one that has the familiarity and is in great shape currently running. Number 6, Sweet Rebecca. Here's where Tyler Gaffleone goes for Chad Brown. So another Brown horse. Comes out of the Wonder again, finishing 5th, was heavy bet favorite in there. Kind of bobbled at the start, was bumped at 4 wide. I mean, just terrible going at that Belmont Aqueduct, going a mile and an eighth on the turf. So we'll see if she can fire back. She comes out of an Aqueduct stakes race, only going a mile again on the turf. This was a firm turf course, and she easily beat him in there. So we'll see if she has a better start, a better go. If Tyler can keep her out of some traffic. This horse at 7-2 looks to be a pretty good money option in here as well to include on your pick 4s and pick 5s. Speed factor, definitely. Has a little bit of early and late speed. Want to be sitting mid-pack or just off the pace. Number 12, Goa, should run a good go in here. This is our long shot pick at currently 8-1, another Chad Brown horse. This was Manny Franco aboard, one that's coming from France. First time Ryan in the States, comes off of 2 wins over in France. Kind of hard to judge what speed, pace scenario we're going to get. I kind of like the pedigree out of here. No Nay Never, The Damn Music in My Heart by Galileo. Again, Chad Brown on the turf. This one really looks good. Coming in here, however, I believe this will be the first time on the turf, but has ran on synthetic over in France. Long shot play may not get as much attention as the other Chad Brown horses, so this one should have a little bit of value in here as a long shot play to use as an exacta, trifecta, maybe even throw in on your deeper pick 4, pick 5 tickets as well, especially if you're singling to Thorpedo Anna in race 11. And that brings us quickly to race 11, mile and an eighth, the Coaching Club America Grade 1. In here, yes, Thorpedo Anna, she's a definite torpedo for sure. What does she run into in here? She has to beat Leslie's Rose again. She's done it. She will have an old foe, an intricate that she will have to beat, the horse that beat her, I believe, last November at Churchill Downs. Obviously, Thorpedo's career went straight up, and Intricate kind of just leveled off a little bit and has not ran in as big of a race since facing her or beating Thorpedo Anna. So obviously, a lot of people are going to take Thorpedo to win this. I mean, 1-2, Brian Hernandez, Kenny McPeak. What a story this horse has been. Was hoping to see it run against the boys one time, but still what she's able to do, or what she's going to be able to do over the summer, is phenomenal, setting up for a great Breeders' Cup run for her in the fall. 3 straight wins, again, the Acorn, the Kentucky Oaks, the Fantasy, all 90 speed figures. All speed figures have gotten better. Will we see a regression? She topped out about 99 last time out. Is that her max? I think she's only going to go forward. I think she'll run a big race in here. Should have no problems getting to the early lead. There is no other horse that wants the early lead. Leslie's Rose, possibility of going out to challenge or press her to make her go a little bit faster. Setting up for maybe some of the closers in here, like Candied or Intricate, to kind of make a run late. However, Leslie's Rose will get Johnny V aboard for the first time. But however, I like Intricate as our second pick in here. Second last time out at Churchill Downs, going a mile and a 16th. So we'll have to go a little further. 81 speed figure in there, was finished second, beat out by Our Pretty Woman, who's a really good horse. Has ran into Tarifa, beaten there. And again, like I said, in the Goldenrod, beat out Thorpedo Anna. Now, this is just value-wise, 8-1 currently, Tyler G, Brendan Walsh. Why not take a stab? Throw these two in exactas. Definitely use it in your trifectas and see what can happen. I mean, even if this horse finishes underneath of Thorpedo Anna as an exacta or a cold exacta 3-5, you do it for 10, 20 bucks. I mean, you're going to make some profit. The big thing is, what is going to happen with Candied and Leslie's Rose? I think Candied is probably the other biggest threat in here, and probably the biggest threat outside of Intricate, just based off of speed figures alone and the late speed that she has. Manny Franco will get them out for the first time on her as well for Todd Pletcher. Another one that comes out of the Juvenile and the Ashland, beat out by Leslie's Rose, just FYI. But did pick up a pretty good win last time out at Monmouth. Again, mile and a 16th. That 99 speed figure was really good. Set off the pace, 3rd or 4th, and then was able to make a pretty decent run down the stretch in the finale. Yeah, she was bet as the favorite. There really wasn't much class in there as well. Almost like a tune-up coming in to this race. So that's always interesting to see if horses that are kind of tuning up for a big race. Candy definitely had that in her last outing. So that's another one you could throw in as an exacta 1-3 and box them. I just think Thorpedo Anna is really going to be tough in here. The only other horse we really haven't talked about is number 2, Barbertina, 20-1 right now. George Weaver Junior Alvarado. The only one outside of Thorpedo Anna and Leslie's Rose that has ran on a mile in an eighth, winning last time out, but it was just in an allowance of non-winners. Did have Flavion Pratt aboard in there. The workouts are nothing to stand out of. But if you want to throw this horse in your unders for a trifecta to finish third, could possibly have some likeliness in there. I just think it's going to run into a heavy class of Candy, Thorpedo Anna, and for surely Leslie's Rose. So trying to look for some value. Obviously going with Intricate and Thorpedo Anna as our exacta. Possibly using Candy as well. Coming off of that big tune-up in the Ladies' Secret. So there's our pick for Saratoga Saturday. Just two small stakes races for the card. The big day would be obviously Monmouth Park, which make sure to subscribe, hit the notifications to get that video. We will be getting it within the next day or so before Saturday. And again, make sure to go down below, leave us your best bet for the weekend, and check out our pick 4, pick 5 ticket and how we're going to structure this for the Saratoga Saturday. We hope you enjoy and you win big, and let us know. Thanks.